Oh, come on. Live now. Come on, people. There we go. No, we don't. There. What's wrong? It won't go. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm talking to myself. Alrighty. Now everybody knows. There we go. And we've got the green light. We've got a good connection. And where is everybody? Well, there's nobody here. I'm going to take this presentation this time to put a smudge up. Oh, shh, shh, shh. You be quiet. What? What do you want? What do you want, baby? What is it? I want to smudge with the baby. Come here. Come on the other side. I might be able to pick you up. Come here. No, I'm not playing bite me games. No, you good boy. Go to sleep. Get in your little bed. Okay, smudge. That's what I said, didn't I? There it is. Ow! Stop. I said no. Good Lord. No! Now stop. You go to bed. It's time to go to bed. Stop it. You bite me, I'm going to bite you back. Well, I would, but listen to the growling. Stop it. Time for sleeping now. Oh, we got a flame up tonight. It's my feather. Oh, I got my fan going. Ah. It's okay as long as we catch it. Whoa, what a smudge. We calling the fire department here with this smoke rolling out the windows. And my dog barking up a storm here. And all he wants to do is just play bite me. There we go. I smudged the whole corner here earlier really, really well. You know, there. And I'll get my intuitive candle thing too. I'm burning my Majestic Rose. Great. I can't see. I gotta go into my own little window. There's a time lapse in the window that you guys use for me, so I gotta go into my own little separate program. Then it's all real time. Look the other way. Intuitive Candles. Go to intuitivecandles.com. Check out what they've got. I can't find the cover for it. I put it somewhere. And this is my Majestic Rose. It's my #1 set, personal scent. And they're 100% soy-based candles. And when they melt down, the wax melts down, you're left with beautiful reveals. I just did one from this very particular candle last night. This was my reveal. It was the rose quartz. There are many like them. My pendulum Lilith is a semi-precious stone, carnelian, and she came from one of the candles as well. And I love her. She's beautiful. And right here, there, might do some good. Yes, so if you go to intuitivecandles.com, and they're running a promo special for the last 3 or 4 months, if you use the promo code BOFF10, it stands for Bay of Fundy Fortunes and the number 10, it will get you 10% off of your order. They are 40 to 48 hour burn per candle, double wicks, and they're beautiful. This Majestic Rose, it's the closest thing you're going to get to the real thing, that real rose smell from roses. It is, I've never smelled another one quite like it off the shelves in any store. So this one is as close, in my opinion. A lot of other people like it as well. They have many, many different scents, and they don't just sell candles, they sell other things as well. So go ahead and check them out. Anyways, there, so we got the smudge, we got the candles, and how many people do we actually have in chat? There we go. Oh, that's not my chat. Where's my chat? Okay, where is everybody? if I ever needed a moderator. There's Amanda. What are you doing here? Amanda, you said, didn't you say no? Hi, Cora. All my friends are wearing these. It's the first one that I've tried. It's weird. It's very, very light. You can see through it. You can't see through it, but you can. It's very light material. And then these holes, you wouldn't believe how cool and comfortable you are. They just make you feel cool. Not overheated. I've worn it on the hottest day, and I couldn't believe how cool and comfortable that it felt. So, just setting up your little ones down. Okay. No problem, Amanda. No problem at all. Hello, Erica Jane. Hello, Sylvia. Welcome back. So these are our mini reads. If 4 was here, she's always all over the. Not that I prefer, but that girl knows her stuff as the moderator. These are mini readings, and basically the gist of it is that you make a donation of any size you want to the channel, and I'll pull you at. You get to ask a question, and I'll pull a card for you. And sometimes I can go on for 10 or 15 minutes. They're well worth it. The other thing is we're not taking donations through this chat. You go down below the video window and look where all the information is in the show more description section. And did I get to change? Did I change that this is a mini reading underneath and where to go and what to do? Let me see. Yes. So if you look through there, you'll see my personal PayPal link. It says paypal.me/ and then it's Natalie Tapley. So if you're outside of Canada, anywhere in the world, you would use the PayPal. Donate whatever you want. And for Canadians, you would just use e-transfer. I don't know why you would ever use PayPal. You would just use, and that just requires my email address. So that's how it works. That is how it works. The room is slow to fill tonight. There we go. Amanda has little babies. She has little kids that she has to send at home. Yeah. She has to get them all ready for Betty Buys. I miss being a mom. It's a beautiful summer night today here, everybody. It's the kind of night that makes me almost restless. It is... Right now, you can't... I don't know if you'd hear it or not anyway, through the window. The surf's up here right now. I've got my fan going to keep things cool. I'll turn it off for a few minutes and maybe you guys will pick it up. I have no idea. There, it just hit the beach again. I don't know if I can pick you guys up and bring you closer to the window or... I don't know, you might hear my radio way off in the background too. It's on very, very low. It gets too darn quiet, my ears ring. What the hell was that? I heard 2 thumps. One moment. Let's see if there's a car in my driveway or something. I don't know. Oh, maybe it's you. You got my shoes out, my sandals, you little bugger. There's nobody here. No. You little shit and a half. You little ankle biter. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. He's got my sandals out and he's just flipping them everywhere, the little guy. And they're going thump, thump. And it just sounded, I couldn't define where the sound was coming from. It kind of freaked me out for a minute. All right. Where are my glasses? Anybody see where I put my glasses? Oh no. They're not on my head and they're not on my top. Just give me a minute, guys. I don't know where I put my flipping. They're probably right in front of me and I'm not seeing them. Oh, I dropped them. That's right too. I forgot. Way under the table. There we go. A personal reading I just did, I had dropped them and I forgot to get them back again. Give me some relief, not a whole lot, but some. Hello, Susan Barber. I heard it was hot in England. Thank you for being here. Ocean water to wave. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much. I like to add atmosphere to the readings. If I could play music in the background that was decent, I'd be doing the same thing, because I hate the quiet. But none of you guys can hear. Listen. There goes another one. You can't hear that, can you? The surf. Here's a louder one. I'll turn the radio off completely because this is probably picking up a little bit of it. Don't. You stop it. You're full of piss and vinegar this time of night. Come on now. Time for you to settle in down. It's almost 9:30. Time for you to go to Betty Buys like you do every other night before this. Just full of energy today. Normally he's sound asleep by now. Can't make it past 8:30. Not tonight. Ow! Don't. Stop. Right now. Don't. No. You are not allowed to bite my feet. I said no. Stop it. Go to bed. Little shit and a half. Can you hear the surf at all, ocean water? There's another one. There's a smaller one. There's a big one. Just barely, yeah. It's hard. But I hear them beyond barely. I can hear it really, really well. And these are the type of summer nights I love where I live. It's a night for lovers and romance, is what it is. It really is. It's a very still, a warm night. The air feels very soft. And then you've got the surf in the background. And there's not even a lot of bugs out right now. But it makes me restless. I don't know. Shouldn't be sitting in the house all cooped up. Should be out somewhere, kind of a thing. So, but I live rural. I live on the Bay of Fundy. It's right in my backyard. If I had someone to go with, I'd go down to the beach, is what I would do. Probably have a little campfire, maybe, close to the water, and just hang out. It would be really nice. But you don't really want to go down on your own. There's all kinds of animals roam these woods, and you wouldn't want to go alone. Some people might, but not me. You feel it, do you? Where are you from, Ocean Wave to Ocean Water to Wave? Where are you from? Hi, Sabrina. Hello. Hi, Loretta. Welcome, guys. Isn't that awful? You guys hear him? He wants attention real bad. Come here. I don't know if I pick you up without making you scream. Oh, little bugger. Stop biting me the minute I pick him up. Look. Now look. Talk to me. What are your problems? What are your problems? You want me to draw a card for you? Do I have to draw a card for you? Really? Do you have a kiss? Oh, that was a nice little kiss. You're supposed to be sleeping, babies. You're supposed to be sound asleep. It's time for little boys to go to bed. Don't bite. Look what you did to my arm today. I've got scars and scratches and blood and everything from today because you wouldn't stop. And I don't want to have to snap you. I don't want to. That's why he gets away with it with me. Stop. They say you're supposed to snap them on the nose enough to make it sting, and they won't do it. I can't bring myself to do that. It's not going to happen. Not from me. Stop it. But I do tell him no, when I show him 2 fingers. No. Look what he does. He tries to slap my fingers. No. 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 Isn't that saucy? No. Do you want me to pull you a card? Would you like me to make a little necklace so you can wear crystal to calm you the hell down? Do you need to be smudged? Is that what it is? Look, look, look. He's just full of piss and vinegar. Stop it. You're lucky you're so loved. You're lucky you're loved. 8 weeks old. Full of it. Yes, you are. What's that out there? What is it? Ooh, what's that big sound? What is it? And then he can act the sook in a second. Just change. Now I'm going to put you down, okay? Be a good boy. I got things to do. There. Be a good boy. What we do for our fur babies. You're originally from California, but you've been in Arizona. Oh my God, really? You went from one extreme to the other? Ocean water to wave? Oh my God. Arizona. Wow. I bet it's beautiful there, though. He's gonna, I know. That's why I said, people keep asking about him. I'm gonna have to get him his own channel or his own Facebook page or something, you know. He'll have us followers too. Yeah. He's a cute little bugger. 8 weeks old, and he thinks he's a giant and that he can control the world already. And like they say, you got to show them who's boss. I cannot bring myself to do that. They say you got to take and you got to hit them on the bridge of the nose, and it's got to sting, and you only have to do it twice, and they'll never do it again with the biting. You guys can't see, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a big slash there, 6. I've got all kinds from telling him to stop. And to him, he's playing, and to me, he's drawing blood. It doesn't feel good. I just can't. It feels abusive to me. I can't do it. I can't inflict any pain on any animal, even if it's to teach them a lesson. He's going to have to get used to the word no, and I just have to physically make him stop which is going to take a long time. But I get sick. I snapped him a couple times, and I was sick to my stomach for hours after. Every time I looked at him, I felt just horrible guilt, and I'd say, I'm so sorry. So, you're a Pisces moon and stop it, and a Pisces sun. You think you're a mermaid? Stop it. I don't have any newspaper here because I don't get it anymore. You need to settle down and go to bed now. You need to simmer down. Look, he's jumping that high off the floor, up and down like on a pogo stick, wanting to play. Okay, now he's going to rip my blanket. Listen to him growling. He's going to kill the blanket that's on the chair here. He's going to kill it. He's going to massacre it. He's teaching it a lesson. This is an example to me of what he's going to do to me, I guess. Shut up! Jesus. I don't care. Don't look at me that way. You go to bed now. Isn't that awful? He wants to play big time, but he wants to play real rough. And it's funny, I'm the one that gets the blood drawn and he doesn't. That's not fair to me. It's not a good thing. Oh, we're slow to fill tonight. Oh my goodness. A lot of channel owners, not all of us, just some of us, I guess. I don't know why. We're being all experiencing the same thing where after a while people, for example, Bay of Fundy Fortunes, they'll say, I'm not gotten any notifications in a while from Bay of Fundy Fortunes. I wonder if maybe something happened, and they go onto the channel and all these new videos that they got no notifications from. They go back, they check their list of different groups they're subscribed to, different channels, and Bay of Fundy Fortunes isn't even on the list anymore. And that's what the YouTube system has been doing to a lot of people. It's been hitting me hard. For every subscriber I get, it unsubscribes a couple more that were already. I know that my numbers should be 20,000 higher than what they are. I'm pretty darn sure of it. And so now I got to stop checking because it drives me crazy. But people say, I went and I wasn't even subscribed anymore. It just disappeared. That's what the system's doing. YouTube did send out a newsletter, a video newsletter addressing it, saying they're working on it, but they're aware people are becoming unsubscribed to the channels. Numbers are rolling back. I didn't leave any feedback. There was a ton of feedback when that newsletter came out, that video letter came out. One guy said he had over 100,000 subscribers, and by the time the system was done with him, he had to start all over again. He lost everything. He removed all his videos, all the work that he did. He lost all his subscribers, and he had to begin all over again. So you see why people get upset about it. So when I don't see the room filling up like this, I do realize we're prime time. A lot of people are watching TV. A lot of people aren't home. There's only 16, and we've been in 21 minutes. Yeah, so thanks for coming back, Amanda. It's not much happening. Have a wonderful day, Sylvia. And we're all on different time zones. So that's part of what the issue is here. So and I put it right in the title what this was about. You make a small donation, I'll pull a card, and I'll answer a question for you. So that's filtering out all the people that would be in here, and this is what they do. They come in, and they sit, and they watch other people making donations, and then when they think I come up for air, they throw a question out there. While everybody else is donating, and they figure they can just come in and get it for free. So those people are not even coming into this chat right now. They're not even being part because they know ahead of time it's not fair, you know. I don't know, it's just it's all new to me. I'm not used to this either. So and again, this isn't super chat. We removed the icon, the money icon. You can't donate the money in through here. We put a stop to that because we were able to. And it's the best thing in the long run. Hello, Lotus. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Not much going on right now. I'm going to pick the cards up and shuffle them. I already did the smudge. Got that done. So I don't think, like most of the people, like I said, they're like, oh, no, I'm not going, no. Not even going in then. If I can't get a question answered or ask Natalie 5 or 6 questions for, you know, for nothing while everybody else, no. It's, I don't know, it's a delicate kind of situation, I guess you would say. Hello, Nicole. How are you? Glad you're here. Nice to see you here. You know, I could start a bit while we're waiting for anybody to let Amanda know. Anybody that puts in a donation to PayPal or to e-transfer, please let Amanda know. And Amanda will get my attention and say your name and what your question is, or get you to ask it, and then I will address it and I'll pull a card for you. That's how it works. So, good, Nicole. That's great. I'm just going to but I had, of course, I never divulge names. Every private reading with me stays private, but I talk about elements of readings, that things I experience, things in. This person I was alarmed at first. I was like, you do what? And she's got so many gifts, and she named them all. And said because she doesn't get any real support from her family and friends, she wants to be able to, well, she gets business and she does readings. Oh, I don't know what kind. She covers everything. She calls herself a mystic. And she said it's not enough for her to make a living on, so she has to hold down a job, which she would rather just give her whole life over to doing readings and spirit and healing. Healing is her big issue. And she said something about all these things, all these talents, all these gifts that she has, and she waters them down. And my heart just stopped. I said, you do what? You what? I'd like to say this to everybody. Now, this is just my take. And I don't think Spirit didn't disagree, because it just seemed to go on. The message was long. And I say this. Listen to him. Oh, my God. I'll say this. Never, ever, ever try to sit, hide, or she said, water down your gifts from the universe. That's a big no-no. Stop it! The reason being is because our gifts are just that. They're gifts from the universe, and if you're watering down your gifts and you're trying to hide them and hold back, and you know that along those lines, anything like that, it's an insult to the universe. Huge. Couldn't be any worse. It's the biggest insult. And she's wondering why things aren't really going her way. But she said the readings and the people she takes care of, their testimonies are great, but it's still not enough for her to make any kind of an income so that she can devote 100% of her life to the spirituality and all that good stuff. Yeah. So that's all correct. Thank you very much, Amanda. I appreciate that very much. But that's it's an insult to your creator, your universe, whatever it is you call your source of power from. I always use the universe. It's a safe gate, so it covers everything. But it alarmed me. I was like, you what? You water down you what? Oh. And then to tell her, I said, I'm not disrespecting or pulling rank or doing any of that, but you alarm me. You can't do that. It's an insult, you know, to the universe. You can understand her, can you, Lotus? Sorry, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, Nicole Richard, you can go there now, whichever way you're going, PayPal or e-transfer. Come back. Let Amanda know that you've been. I don't know how. See, 4 usually does these. And I don't know where she's at right now. I didn't ask her to come in, but if she sees the notice, she'll pop in. I don't know how she verified them. I have no idea, but I will see the notification come up anyway that I've received an email, or if it's not that, then I see the thing PayPal says you have money, and then I find that out. So I do see the flags myself. No. Okay. I don't know that. I don't know about anybody else, but that truly alarmed me. Watering down your gifts, just no, you know. I know what that's like. It is challenging at times. Yeah, I see it. It's grayed out, but I'm going to show it. There we go. Yeah. Okay, Nicole. My email's up, so I'll wait. I know, Lotus, what it's like. I had 3. I had 3 boys that I raised from the time the youngest, the age when it started was, one was 2.5, one was 3.5, the other one was 6.5. All boys. Went out on my own. Their father basically didn't keep up his end of the deal, and he discovered the bottle, and I didn't want my boys being exposed to that, so I took them and left. So I'm not gonna have anybody that every spare moment they have, they've got a bottle of beer in their hand, and he abused it. I mean, he would get drunk off of it, right? So, and then pass out, and I don't want to see my boys seeing anything like that. So I raised them by myself, and I was not financially independent or well off, any of that. I didn't even have a job. So it was pretty rough, and I know what it's like. It's very difficult. It's hard to follow your path. All you can do really is, the path has to take up every second of your day, no matter what it is you're doing. It is first and foremost for yourself. If you don't fill yourself first, you've got nothing to give anybody else, including your children. There's nothing. You have to feed and nurture yourself first, and to put what you believe, walk the walk is what you do. To make it current, to make yourself in the now, to make yourself constantly in that place, you've got to walk the walk is what you have to do. You lead by example, this sort of a thing. So, you know, okay, I've got an email. I see my little light went off. I didn't hear the ding, but I, you know. Okay, see, there's PayPal notification right there. Very much. Thank you so much. Yeah, see, there's a notification. Well, I get the note. Amanda doesn't see them, or whoever's moderating, but I see them. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, for July 25th, what do I need to know about John, the guy I just met? That is what Jennifer's question is. There's a donation from Jennifer Finn, and asking question for July 25th. Yes. What do I need to know about John, the guy I just met? Well, why don't we find out? Why don't we find out, Jennifer? This should be fun. Let's get a, thank you very much, Sabrina. I appreciate it. I just read your question. You want to know about John, the guy that you just met. What is it that you feel, you know, that maybe Spirit feels that you should know about him? Don't give me anything on him, okay? Don't give me any information. I don't care how old he is, what color his skin is, where he comes from, what he does for a living. I don't want to know it. We're going to let Tarot take care of this. Questions for Tarot, so be it, right? Sabrina the kitty, yeah. Yes. Okay. All right, this is for Sabrina Finn. And thank you for the donation, by the way. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Very, very much. One moment. Move, kitty. Move, doggy. Everybody's in my way. To zoo. Move, everybody. Oh, Jesus. No, go lay down now. Come on now. Simmer down. Eat your bone. Here's your bone. Here's your toy. Look. Play with your toy. Look. Go get it. Go fetch it. Go fetch it. Go get it. Look. Here. Come on. Right here. Look. Release that. Release it. Get it. Go get it. Not me. Go get it. Okay. Sorry all about that, Jennifer, but I'm back. All right. Oh, I'm fine, Nicole. I'm fine. My dog would stop chewing my ankles. He's got razor teeth. And he's got the pound per pressure of a pit bull, I swear. Getting them off you, it's just, oh my goodness. Oh, what did I just do? Stop it! No, don't. No. And I don't have a cage to put him in. Most people would, right? I'm going to cut this again. Okay. All right. I'm just going to pull a random card here for you, Jennifer. And see what we come out with. You've got the King of Pentacles and trust. So Jennifer's question has to do with somebody that she met recently. And she wanted to know, you know, is there anything I need to know about him? And this is the card. I'm going to pop back into my own window, my own program here. There we go. So I can't see what you guys are saying, so you'll have to communicate with Amanda at this point. This is a good card. Pentacles, and it's King. It is a King. This is a man, and it's describing him for you, Jennifer. This is a man who is ambitious, very, very ambitious. He's very trustworthy. He's very protective. When he commits to a project or he commits to a relationship, he's in it till the end. He's in it for the long haul till the end. Sometimes this character is a powerful business owner. Sometimes he just runs his own business. But he's got a leadership quality about him. He's a take charge kind of a person. He would do, if he cared about you, he would do whatever he could to make your days easier, smoother. Always there to offer help, always there for comfort. Somebody you can really be vocal with. Somebody that's in tune with the world around them. They're not black and white. There's pops of color and they see them. That's somebody more well-rounded and grounded as well. This guy has a real hands-on attitude. He, like if he owned his own little business or something, or maybe he's got a big business, I don't know. But if he did, he's the type, he could show up in a three-piece suit, right? And all of a sudden he sees, you know, maybe you guys are short or somebody misworked that, whatever. He'll take his jacket off comes the vest, off comes the tie, rolls his sleeves up, and gets right in there. It doesn't matter if it's a shovel, a pick, or an assembly line. It makes no difference. Okay, so and see, I'm getting stuff popping in now. Okay, who's the second one from? Okay. This is somebody that walks the walk, Jennifer, or walks the talk, whatever way. If you feel a tendency to feel a huge amount of respect for him, you're free to do so. Go right ahead. You won't make any mistakes that way. He is what he is. He wants to make a good impression, but on the other hand, he's still very real. He won't do things that aren't true, you might say, to himself. He has integrity. He stands up and has courage of his own convictions. He doesn't just, you know, try to impress you with stories and words, and his thoughts is whatever. He really this guy's real. There's no BS. That's refreshing. I'm getting a sense of refreshing from this guy for you. He represents generosity. He represents love in your life. In your life, Jennifer. The advice of the card, and as far as the outside world's concerned, you protect what is yours. That's just off topic there a little bit. But you're helping those on their way up the ladder as well. Maybe this is something you and this man have in common, that you're real quick to help other people. Maybe nobody was there to help you and you wish there was, and this is why you help people. He could be the same way. A very giving person. Do you know what I mean? Drop what he's doing to help somebody in need. The keywords for this card for you, Jennifer, are money and protection, power, loyalty, stability, leadership, and commitment. And commitment. So, I don't know what you thought of that. Let me see where you guys are. There we go. Alrighty. Okay. Curious one. All right. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. What's your question? Some clams. Hi, Ann. Okay, so who's Amanda? I don't know how 4 does this, but she knows like who's next. Unless I have to bring up my PayPal and go in and look that way. Maybe that's what I should do, because you know you're still getting a learning curve as well. We like to keep it fair and get everybody in the order. because it's whoever pays, they're the next kind of, so we gotta keep everything. Let me see here. Because I just seen a couple of them come in all at once, so we've got to take a little boo here. Okay. So we have, okay. That was the 19th, the 20th, 25th. There we go. Okay, Jennifer, I just took care of you, I hope. Girl Power Self-Improvement is the next one. After that is Rency Woolsey. So I get you guys to kind of like step forward within the chat so I know who you are. Okay, you're the e-transfer, right, Nicole? All right, you're in there too. See, it's okay. We'll get through these. Okay, let me see. Come on now. Open up. Okay, where is she? Okay, Nicole, just give me a minute because I'm not seeing the e-transfer. I'm looking in other folders even. I'm seeing 2 in PayPal, but I'm not seeing a Canadian e-transfer, not yet. Sometimes they take a bit too. They're not instant all the time, are they? Okay, so somebody paid and somebody just asked me a question. Where our curious one is that, I think you were next for the, yes, okay, you want to know. Stop it. You had a hard time with the job search lately, okay? Almost got hired, then dropped. Oh, wow. Well, this shut up, and while I land a good job, I'm going to put you in the bathroom. It's the only room left with the door. Now you stop. The cat's there, that's why. I'm sorry about the disruptions. Just bear with me here. Look, I gave them treats, told them to settle down. I took them out to pee. I did everything I was supposed to do before I turned the flipping camera on. Stuart, I had nothing for you. I gave you the last of your treats. Come here. Get! You little buggers. Stop it, the both of you right now. Get out here. I'll scare the bejesus out of you. Watch. There. Is that what you want? There. Now run. Run, Forrest, run. God, would you stop? Are you doing some kind of speed or something? Are you doing doggy drugs? Because you're acting like you're drugged up, but you're hyper as hell. Okay. All right, on the job front, curious one. Your Rency. Okay, thank you very much for your donation. All right. Thank you, Nicole. And I'm still not seeing it, so it's coming. Don't worry. Yeah. Okay. Nicole Richards, and then curious one. Okay. So Amanda's telling me Nicole's came in first. Okay. Nicole, what's your question? Could you give me your question, please? Curious one. You keep yourself up there. Thank you both for your donations as well. It's deeply appreciated. Mama's poor right now. You're welcome very much, Curious One. Thank you. Nicole, where'd you go? What's your question, Nicole? Sabrina, or Jennifer, I hope you were happy with your card as well if you're still here. Okay. Just gotta, sometimes things slow down. It takes people to type their stuff into. It takes them a minute. Okay, there you are. Do I see a new man? What now? AQ usually means Aquarius and says widow for too long. Are you've been a widow for too long? And do I see a new man coming into your life? Because I'm not sure what the AQ would represent. Thank you, Sabrina, for the feedback. Awesome. Right on. Right on. Hi, SOS too, Lily. Hi, Susan. In your life, yes, you want to know if there's somebody. And Logan, okay, all right. Amanda's trying to keep you guys straight in the order that you come in. So this question's for Nicole, and then it's going to be, I think it's a curious one. I'll double check with Amanda off on the side. And you guys have patience with her as well, because she's still learning the ropes. I don't even know. I couldn't even moderate. So, and there's no other moderators in here this evening, and she's winging it on her own. She's doing a good job too. Okay. Okay, Nicole. Is there a man, a new romance? Well, and the situation setting here tonight's all about that. It's all about romance. You know, I'm a new widow too. I consider myself still new. You know, it won't be 2 years until November, mid-November. You know, and I get twinges. It's like I should be walking on the beach or sitting on the beach with somebody. I got a beautiful beach here. The surf is up. It's a warm summer night. What is wrong with this picture? You know, so but a big part of me is just like I got no interest anyways, you know, kind of a thing. So okay, I'm gonna cut the deck. Nicole, I'm gonna cut the deck. I don't know what to make of this. I don't know why this card came up for you. It's the vortex. Same as the devil, like in the Rider Waite. It's about being dominated. It's about temptation, saying no to things we know. You could feel drawn to somebody, and they could be the worst thing for you. And sometimes, you know, I'll be blunt. A woman sees a man, and maybe she doesn't know him, but sees him every now and she gets like almost dizzy with desire every time she sees the guy, and he's no good for her. But she's got this magnetic pull. These are the things you need to avoid and to stay away from. I'm gonna pull something else for you. Don't you worry here in a moment. You've been widowed for 7 years. I'd say, okay, all right. Okay. You know, I don't get lonely myself, just on a personal level. This is Natalie talking, not spirit. I don't get lonely in that way. But on nights like this, my heart aches for something. Does that make any sense to anybody? I'm not thinking of any man, anything like that. But my heart on a night like this, if I go up my deck later, I'm going to stand there or sit in a chair, and it's dark, the stars are out, and the moon's going to be coming up, what's left of it, and hearing the surf right beside me, beating on the beach. I ache for something, and I'm not sure, but it's not a night that somebody should be alone. If they're out, they should be. It's a night for lovers, is what it is. Yeah, I get restless. I get restless. I don't get bored. I don't get lonely, but I get this restlessness in me, where I say, okay, I've been home for 3 weeks. I haven't left the house. It's time to go out and force myself to go. It's easier to stay in. It is. Exposing yourself, there's always a risk here, Nicole, when you expose yourself to the future, but to the world as a single lady, a widow on top of that for 7 years. I'm going to pull another card here because this is just a warning as far as I'm concerned for you to be careful about men that are not suitable for you at all. They may be good looking. There could be physical chemistry there, but it's not somebody that you want to get involved with. Keep your guard up. Be very particular, fussy. Set your standards high. Set your standards high on the personality and the you know, everything that makes you attractive to a person. Let's see here. What do we got? A lot of activity going on with this card. This card's bringing a lot of color into your life, Nicole, and a lot of action, a lot of people, a lot going on when you've got this guy right here. This beautiful Page of Wands. He's all about creativity. When I see the word creativity, I see color. I see excitement. I see fun. I see innocence. I see childlike play. I see worry-free. These kind of things. This Page, if he's not younger than you are, he could be somebody older, but he's very, very young at heart. This could be the person coming into your life. Not only that, this Page is probably a good friend, and their whole purpose of coming to you is to give you a heads up that there's new love coming into your life. That's what this card's about. Travel plans come up with this as well. There's flirtation going on here. You may be influenced in some way by some person of the arts, so somebody that's already involved in the arts. This is also about discovering your own talents and expressing your own talents, this sort of a thing. 4 years before you come back to life. Oh, good. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm really glad you're happy with that. That was a good little reading, wasn't it? It really was. There was a lot that came out in that. That's why I say, and people say, well, what's one card worth? Well, sometimes I'll go on for 25 minutes on one card because I go until the message is exhausted, and I know when I start feeling flat, the messages are done, the card is done. That's all there is. But for you, Nicole, you could find yourself under the influence of somebody that's already involved in the arts. We're talking a writer, a painter, a sculptor, dancer, artist of some kind, under the influence. Maybe there's a passion there for you. And you know what? You could start an outside hobby that way, like join something that you don't know, maybe learn to paint or something along those lines. And that is a great place to meet somebody new. The card could be pointing you in that direction, that you need to go out, get yourself involved in something where no matter who you meet at wherever that is, whatever it is you're doing, they're all like-minded people. You all have that in common. So if you meet a gentleman at something like this, what a great way to start off. You share this passion together. So we're looking at this kind of a situation here. This card is also about discovering your own talents, sharing those talents. Now's the time for you to express yourself. So you've been widowed, you know, you said it takes 4 years, you've been widowed for 7. It's time for you to shake the dust off. All right, get rid of the cobwebs. It's time for you to start putting yourself out there and expressing yourself. Be expressive. You know, if you can get a little, you know, I don't know, maybe you're in a coffee shop or you're in a lineup or somewhere or something, and a conversation starts between strangers over something that you just saw, something that just happened, what's in current events, somebody says something, and you come out and you have your say, and it may be a little on the saucy side, which some men find very attractive. They're magnetized towards women that have a saucy attitude. You never know. You never know. All right? You are open. This card tells me you are open to a new relationship. Hence, you're going to find your new relationship. I'll consult with Lilith as well before we close this one up. But it's time for you to speak up and be you. All you. And not hide that from anybody. Your keywords are messages and travel news, communications, expression, transition, entertainment, enlightenment. Okay, let me take, and I'll get a yes or no for you. How's that? I will get a yes or no for you. This is one question, and this is for Nicole Richard. And Nicole wants to know if she's going to be meeting anybody new as far as romance goes in her life. Is there a new love coming into Nicole's life? I'm getting a straight out yes. Could I get a time frame, please? Well, Nicole, does Nicole already know this man? Let's start there. Is this somebody that she already knows? No, you don't. Okay. All right. This is somebody new coming into her life. And when will they come into her life? Could we take a ballpark figure within the next 3 months? Will a new romance come into Nicole's life within the next 3 months? No. Is it longer? Yes. Will a new love come into Nicole's life within the next 6 months? Will this happen within? It will. Thank you very much. There you go, Nicole. There's a yes, and 6 months, and it's going to be somebody that you haven't met yet. Okay. Okay, Curious One is next, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. One question at a time. Good. Okay, thank you very much, Amanda. Thank you very much. Amanda's just letting me know. Curious One, you're up next. And this was about you almost landed a job and then they dropped you. Why am I going to type to you? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay. You're very welcome, Nicole. You're very welcome. You just be careful, okay? You be careful. Don't, what was the old expression when I was a kid growing up? If a woman was widowed or divorced, she was hot to trot. So watch out for that. People don't think, she's been alone for 7 years? Oh my, that's how men think. Oh my God, she's been alone for 7 years. Oh my God, and they get all these visuals, right? So, you just be careful. But your best, really, honestly, is to get out there and get involved in something. And you could it's going to be too easy for you to meet somebody in the same arena, and you've got that in common to start off and start building a basis with somebody. I think it's ingenious, really. You know, doesn't matter what it is, a cause, a hobby, it doesn't matter what it is. Hi, Kim McDonald. Okay, so we want to know for Curious One. They almost had a job, figure they had it landed, and then they dropped. It dropped. You've been kind of experiencing these kind of things. Curious One, can I ask if you're male or female, please? I can't see profile pictures, it's too small. Hi, Deborah Cornish. Hi. Evening. Top of the evening to you. Curious One, are you male or female? You are female, thank you, because I want to be able to, thank you. Okay, so she wants to know when things are going to take a turnaround in the job department. This is serious stuff. We all have to work for a living, unless we're born with a silver spoon in our mouth. That doesn't make us any less human, but the common people, the white salt, the salty earth of the people, of the land, you know, are hardworking people, salt of the earth people. Is Curious One's prospects for a new job going to improve? See what we've got. What have we got? Oh, I hate when these cards show up. You got the Five of Cups. To me, it's the worst card in the flipping deck, and it represents a lot of sadness, anger, bitterness. There's feelings of abandonment and disruption and all that. I'm not going with this card for you. I never do this. Maybe this is going to be the way of the mini readings. I don't know. Let me shuffle. And worst case scenario, and it's not the worst case, we pull Lilith. She's our big gun. We pull the big gun out. We get direct, no pissing around, direct answers with Lilith. Now see, that five, that did not fit, other than maybe you're feeling sad and kind of alone in the world, and that maybe that was all true. You know what I mean? Not to worry, Curious, not to worry. It's okay. You can let that, here, I'll put it through. Curious One just said shit, so what? You know, there, we put it through for you. Okay, we need a change coming up here. This is a work-related question for Curious One, please. Do you know, too, with the mini read, like with a private reading, I have birth dates, where you were born, where you currently live. There's all these questions that make the reading as personal as possible, and the information is shared with the spirit and the guides. That's how the personal readings work. So then we get out here, and I'm trying to, like, people's nicknames, and I don't have all the other information. So I don't think really the cards are, sometimes they're like incredibly dead on. I'm going to cut the deck right here for you, Curious One, and see what we have, something more relatable. Doing a lot of self-reflection. This is a card of judgment. Let me go into my own. This is a card of judgment. You're looking back, and you're asking yourself, what is it that I could have done differently? Why did that happen to me? Why was I so close to that job that I was so sure that I could taste it, and then boom, it fell through, or whatever that expression is. And you're doing a lot of self-reflection. Okay, right off the get-go, Tarot and Spirit, Curious One, do not want you to be too hard on yourself over this. In the bigger picture, there's a plan, is what I'm hearing for you. That happened for a reason. That was divine intervention. You're not getting that job. It was like divine intervention. You weren't meant to be there at that place. Even if you're unemployed for the next 6 months, you still were not meant to be in that place. That's what I'm feeling. The universe kind of stepped in and kind of sidetracked everything to keep you away from there. I don't know why. It might have been a bad experience all the way around being there. It might have detracted you from your original purpose, the reason why you're here in the first place. But this card shows you going back over things from your past. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? For a lot of this time, what this card refers to is somebody in your past that you had to make a call on, a judgment call. And now today, you're here and you're going, I wonder about that. I wonder. Was that judgment call correct? Did I do the right thing? This could have been a very serious relationship, and you cut somebody off really quick, maybe too fast, too quick. It could have changed the course of your history a little bit, and now you have to take roundabout ways to get back on track again. That could be part of it. You're thinking on giving somebody a second chance, so you get more than your question. You get other things that are being brought to your attention as well. For some reason, the Tarot and Spirit are trying to link you in with the spiritual realm of your own spirit guides, your angels, and your loved ones. And you are thinking on giving somebody from your past a second chance. I don't know what that is. Don't be too hard on yourself. When you start judging yourself on past actions, anything like that, don't be too hard. I'm pulling pendulum for you as well. This pisses me off. I want more direct answers to questions. I don't like this. This isn't like the last one. Many readings we did. I don't think I pull pendulum very often. They were pretty on. Well, Jennifer Sabrina, yours was pretty cool. You had a good reading here tonight. All right. This is for Curious One. Does Curious One have a new job upcoming for her in the future? Is there a new job opportunity that is going to be coming for her in the future? I'm getting I should pull this down, I suppose. I'm getting a straight out Does Jennifer have a new job prospect coming to her in the near future? We don't want a long period of waiting here. In the near future. How long away? We want to know how far away is this next job opportunity. Wait, before we ask how far away, is she going to be awarded and win this job opportunity? I'm getting a yes, a very strong, powerful yes. How soon is this going to happen? Is she going to have another job opportunity within the next month and a half? Within the next month and a half, is she going to have this new job opportunity? Well, I'm getting yes. I expected a no. So within the next, well, let's say 6 weeks, she's going to be beginning a new career, new work, new job. Is she going to be successful at this job? Is this going to be up her alley? Is this going to work for her? Will she be happy with this new job? Will she be happy with the work? Will she be happy with the money? So we're looking at a month and a half once again for a new job coming in here. There is a shift. The reason I'm pushing so hard because I felt the shift. There's going to be a shift for you in your favor. Not to worry about that, curious one. I hope you're okay with that. It's all good news. I don't bullshit. I don't lie. Neither do the cards. Okay, so the next one I think was, where'd you go, Amanda? I think it was Anne. Okay. Anne Logan, yes. Question is, how can I be hired for the new legal job? Okay. All right, Anne. Anne Logan. It was swinging. It was a good, healthy swing. Curious one. Yeah. Give yourself about 6 weeks if you can hold on that long. Hi, Daisy. You're very welcome, curious one. Thank you so much for your patronage. Thank you for being here and your support as well. Thank you very much. Welcome, Daisy. Amanda, you're doing a great job. You're doing an excellent job. You're making my job a lot easier. I don't have to concentrate so much here. And you're letting me know who's in order and whatnot. So Anne Logan, you're looking for a legal job, legal position. And you're wondering when is that going to be. So we want that. I just got goosebumps for you. I don't know why. Slow night as far as crowd goes, eh? Which is kind of good for you, Amanda. It gives you, you got a slow night here. Boys, that night that 4 was here. I don't know who else was with her, I forget, but never stopped for 3 hours, back to back, back to back. And then she put the brakes on. After 3 hours, she said, okay, people, that's it for tonight. Natalie's been at this 3 hour, and I thanked her for it later. So, and that was a long, busy night, and I tell you, that whole chat box was just rolling. I don't know how she did it, how she kept up, but she kept everybody in order, and you're doing just as well, Amanda. You really are. I appreciate you being here. I think Hummingbird wanted to be here tonight, but she has family obligations, so she's busy tonight. She said, I want to be there, but I can't. That's not a problem, right? Yes. Okay, Beth, you never got notified? Beth, go to your YouTube channel, okay, wherever you're signed up on YouTube, and go through your subscriptions for the groups you're already subscribed to, and I bet you Bay of Fundy Fortunes has been removed. You need to resubscribe again. That's what's happening, and that's what I've been dealing with, and a bunch of other tarot readers as well, and channel owners. Our subscribers, the system, the YouTube system is just removing. It just picks, you know. And I've lost a lot. I've lost a lot of subscribers, and they have no idea until they realize, hey, it's been a month or more since we've You know, I've seen a reading from Bay of Fundy Fortunes. They go in and check, and they're not even subscribed anymore. So this is a mini reading. This is mini readings tonight too as well. This is not for any particular sign. Okay, so who was I doing? Ann Logan. All right, Ann. Okay, Ann wants a legal position for work and career. She wants to know when this is happening. YouTube's doing some sketchy stuff, you're telling me. You're telling me. I'm down. I should have 20,000 more subscribers than I do. So, and my numbers are still, and I've been doing these readings straight out for days now. My numbers are dropping. People are subscribing there in my email. I see them subscribing. I check my subscriber number on YouTube, and the numbers are rolling backwards. So I mean, you know, there's no need of it. None at all. They say they're working on it and they're going to fix it. What have I got I got some kind of ink all over that hand. I don't know what that's from. All right, Ann Logan. One more run through, Ann, and then I'm going to cut the deck. When is Ann getting that legal position? All right, here we go. Let's see what we've got. You got the Four Swords, and it's about recovery. This doesn't really answer. These cards are failing me tonight. I don't know what. I'm not happy with them. Except for Jennifer's, that was good. Curious One, yeah, we finally got there, but I'm pulling Pendulum too. So, well, this one again. Fours are all about stillness, things stopping. Sometimes stagnation. They've been stopped for so long. Sometimes it's rest and recovery. With the Four Swords, it's about recovering, and it's a mental and emotional, something that's been draining you. Probably trying to get this job, I'm sure. Ann Logan. There you go, Amanda. That's good. That's wonderful. Yeah, Mercury retrograde, Leslie, you're right. But Ann Logan, I don't know what's going on here. Just a moment. Just a moment, because I'm going to check with Lilith anyway. This card here is bringing you great news about a job opportunity, okay? That you're going to be given a tip-off, a heads up, maybe, about another job, maybe, or that you're in line and runner-up for this legal position that you were looking for. Either way, on either side of getting or not getting that job, you need to come up for air. You're due for a break. This is a card about recovery, and I can tell you this. Have you been working really, really hard, Ann, at this? Even on an emotional level and a mental level, trying to will it to happen, you know, this kind of a thing, because it shows maybe suffering from a little bit of exhaustion here. That could be part of it. Synchronicity, you guys. You're in the sync. I know you're geared up and you just want to start this new position. But this card is saying you need to take a break. What's that all about? Is what I'm wondering here. What the hell is that all about? I've had this card, and let me tell you, it came true. And the universe stepped in and said, Natalie, you're taking a break. And I kept falling, and some serious falls. Ended up in the hospital, 2 surgeries. That was the big one right there. I couldn't sit up, so therefore I couldn't do any readings. Then one day, in the middle of recovering from 2 surgeries, emergency surgeries, this was December. This is like a week before Christmas, right? And I said, well, I'll try to fashion myself so that I can sit up and do readings. And what happened was, I said, I'll do them tomorrow. I woke up and I had no voice. completely lost my voice, and if I can't speak, how can I give readings? Public or private, didn't matter. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm not. And that lasted a couple days. And then after that, I have an eye condition, and I woke up and I couldn't see for over 24 hours. And if you can't see that, I got this brilliant idea for Braille. Tarot, Braille cards. Tarot done in Braille. Can you imagine the cards, right? I thought of that a long time ago, and it came back to me. But if I can't see the cards, I can't read them. If I can't talk and give you then I can't. If I can't sit up, I can't. And no matter, every turn, something happened. And I thought, all right, already. Okay, no readings. Put the cards away. Stay out of it. And I had to do it because it was relentless. It just kept coming at me over and over and over again. I got a concussion. I thought I was dying that day. I thought, is this how I'm going to go? Because I felt like myself separated for a second. It's like I hit so hard that it was like my spirit jumped out of my body and back into it again. It's the weirdest thing I've ever been through. And I thought, if I'm not going to die, I'm going to be in bad shape. This is bad. And I knew it was bad. I felt like I got slammed in the back of the head with an anvil at full force. You know, colors, the whole bit, right? So I'm telling you, Anne, if Taro's warning you, you need to take a break of some kind, then you need to take a break of some kind. Hi, Anne. I'm glad you're back here. Good. I don't understand what this is about. Taro wants you to take a break. That's what I was trying to tell you. And this is emotional and mental, intellectual break. You need to rest your brain, in other words, and you need to accept that at this time, this is just how things need to be. All right? You just don't question it. You have to accept it. And you need to know, so says Tarot, that progress for you is going to be made when the time is right. Divine timing here. Your keywords for this card are inaction, time away, taking a even relationship break. It could apply to that. Healing, peace, stillness, and rest. So if you're getting peace, and this card encourages that I don't know, I'm going to ask Lilith at this point. All right, just give me a moment. Where'd I put her? There she is. This is for Anne Logan. Anne is wanting there's a legal position that she wants to be awarded as a job. And we'll bring you down here. Okay, Lilith. Is Anne Logan going to be receiving the job that she's hoping for in the legal field? Is she going to eventually get the job that she wants in the legal field? She's not wasting any time. You just look at her. Whoa. Boy, she took right off. Thank you, Lilith. I am impressed. The answer is yes for you. Anne, when will Anne be able to start this new job? Could we pin this down to a time frame, please? Will she be starting this new job within the next 4-week period? Is this at all possible for her? Uh-oh. No, not longer. Will she start this new job within the next 6 weeks? She's thinking. All right, let's stretch it. 6 to 8 weeks. Will she be getting the job that she's waiting for in a legal position job? Is she going to be gaining this within the next 6 weeks, let's say? Will this happen for Anne within the next 6 weeks? I'm hearing yes, and I'm seeing her say yes. She's reading my thoughts. Not jumping through hoops, but there's going to be some proper protocol that you have to follow through on. And that's going to seem to slow down the actual job from actually you. Thank you, Lilith, very much. The job, the actual job of what you're being hired for. It's probably a long training period. That's what I'm thinking. But within the next 6 weeks, you should be happy with whatever job comes your way. Yeah. Thank you very much, Anne. I think a lot of people were praying. Yeah. Thank you very much, Anne. Are you happy with that? 6 weeks. That's what Lilith says. And you got the Page of Wands. That brings forth a brand new job offer here. All right. A lot more color, a lot more activity in your life. Communication speeding up. It's going to be like you got hit with this energy zap. And everything's going to pick up and start happening at once. So rest up for that. That's what that 4 was about. You need to rest up for the path that you're about to begin. You're going to need your energy. All right. Okay, Amanda, is the next one going to be Beth? Plastic surgery, Beth? I just finished her. Okay. So, let's see here. Okay, Beth. What's coming up that I may need to pay attention to? What area of my life? That's a really good question. There you go. There you go, curious one. You can, yeah, let Anne know that you're directing that at her. That's what that period, you have to rest up, because it could be intense as well. But this question here is for you. I'm just going to call you Beth, if that's all right. And you're looking for just heads up on what to anticipate that could be coming your way and coming at you. Changes coming up. This sort of a difference, this thing. It should be interesting. This is what I call an open reading. When people don't have a particular question, they just want to know what's coming up next. And I like this kind of readings. Thank you very much, Beth. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Make things easier. So we want some questions for Beth. What's coming up for Beth? And right away kind of thing in the nearest future. What does she need to have brought to her awareness? What does she need a heads up on? What does she need some guidance in? Help her along the trail that she's walking. Cut right here. All right. I'm going to cut the deck right here. And what have we pulled for you? Page of Cups. Imagination. That means being a page, that there's messages coming towards you from others. There's somebody bringing you messages. And sometimes, again, like the card earlier, this could be somebody that's your age. This page could actually be your age, but they're very young at heart. If that sounds like anybody to you at all, they're playing a pivotal role in your life, coming into your life, what they're bringing into your life that's important. This person is very, very important. I love you too, guys. Thank you. Yes, that as well, Amanda. Thank you so much, Beth, for the donation. I'm feeling this is a love thing, intimate love, romantic love coming in here. I don't know if that's possible for you. Thank you very much, Anne, for the feedback. I appreciate that. But this feels like a romantic, somebody coming forward. Like I said, they could be your age, maybe a little bit younger. That's possible. But they're very young at heart. This is somebody who's very hip, and they're very trendy. They're very suave. But on the other hand, they're very attractive physically. They've got personality to boot. This is somebody well established within being their own person. Is somebody that could be a good match for you, but this person is bringing love into your life. This is a good match. This person is actually promising you love coming into your future. And the declaration is probably from them. and they are vowing to be a part of your future. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. He fell asleep on my feet. I almost stepped on him. Also, at this time, I love open readings. Also, at this time, any projects that you have on the go, as well, Beth, are going to flourish. Any plans that you have are going to move forward. You're going to get the green light. You're going to be moving forward with them. Finances are going to flourish as well. Well, be damned. That in itself, right? Your finances are going to be growing. They're going to be not just growing and holding your own, but growing forward, growing higher, becoming more frequent, just having a better all financial status. Your status is improving here. There's a lot of growth in that area. You know, the advice of this card from tarot is for you to enjoy the lighter side of life. This is a turn for you to enjoy the lighter side of life. Remember how to play. Remember how to laugh. Remember how to let your imagination run free. This new love coming into your life could bring these qualities out in you. You're feeling like a kid again. It's that kind of a thing. You think about this person. You'll be thinking about them constantly, even when you shouldn't be, but you are. You anticipate the next meeting. This could very well be a lifelong relationship or a very long, serious one. I see falling in love is happening for both of you. I see a lot of happiness in this card for you, Beth. Feeling complete, fulfilled. You know what I just heard? The first time you're going to feel this fulfilled in many years. This person does it for you. They meet all your needs and your wants. And you are really feeling deep, and I mean satisfied on every level, right across the board, feeling deeply satisfied, deeply content. Wow, holy moly. It's a really hot relationship, and you enjoy each other so much, and you think about each other all the time. You can't wait to join together again and be together again. Your life is picking up speed. It's going to become fuller, more colorful, more active. A lot of that. You're going to be happier than you've been in a long time as far as relationships go, is what I'm seeing for you here. So this is a wonderful thing for you. It is keywords, companionship, outings, becoming very, very active. You're going to be, like I said, socially, even just getting out a lot and doing a lot of different things. You get someone to share everything with at this point with this perfect match. There's a lot of fun coming towards your way, playfulness, imagination. Love is highlighted here. News, love news, financial news. Finances are highlighted as well, and life is looking pretty darn good for you, Beth. You're very welcome. That was an excellent card. That was really, really, really. Let me pull pendulum for you. We'll just round this off. I want to know about this person. If this is somebody you already know or somebody new. How about we play that for a moment? Because I'm curious now. Lilith. This is for plastic surgery, Beth. I'm still doing her reading here. She has a new romance coming into her life, a new man, a new love. Is this information correct per tarot? Is there a new love coming? Oh, I'm sorry. I always like you guys to be able to see this. Is there a new love and romance coming into plastic surgery Beth's life? She's not hesitating. I hold it this way because I try to steady my hand. I don't want to influence the swing. All right, the new love coming in, and she's saying yes, the new love coming into Beth's life. One moment here. I'm going to shut my fan down. She's getting a little erratic, and I'm wondering if it isn't from the fan. Hold on. We try to keep things as authentic as possible and real. Baby, why do you got to be where my feet need to be? Why aren't you under the chair in your bed? It's just a resting place. for the dog. He likes to be under my feet in this chair, so I made him a little bed so he'd be comfortable. He's not in there. Little shitter. Ah, Mama's little shitter. All right, again. There's a new romance, is that correct, coming into Beth's life? I'm sensing this is like on a scale of 1 to 10. Beth is going to see this relationship with this person as hitting 11 off the charts. Being satisfied, content, and fulfilled in every way, shape, and form. Is this all correct? Is this somebody that she already knows? Does she know this person yet? It is somebody she already knows. Alrighty, let's take this a step further. Let me get my arms comfortable. Could I have the first initial of this person's first name? Could I please have the first initial? I'm getting yes. Does this person's name, the next romantic interest for Beth, does their name start with the letter A? Nope. Does their name start with the letter B? Does their name start with the letter C? Look at her thinking about it. She changes her swing to think. Does the person next involved in next romantic interest, next love in Beth's life, does their name, their first name begin with the letter D? No. Does their name begin with the letter C? Did I just say C, D? Yeah. Does their name begin with the letter E? Does their name begin with the letter F? Does their name begin with the letter G? Here we go. There it is. G is in Gary, Gregory, Graham, somewhere. Okay. So this is somebody you already know. Begins with the letter G. Their name. Who is that? Can you identify that? I don't know. When is this relationship going to begin for her? Is she going to be getting together with this gentleman within the next 4-week period? Can we count on a month from now, maybe? Well, there she goes. All right. Within the next month. All right. Thank you very much. This is the man for her, though, is it? Is she going to be happy? She is. Thank you very much. You may rest, Lilith. Thank you. There you go, Beth. That is fascinating, yeah. I bet you're thinking, Beth, I bet your mind's racing. I bet your mind is racing saying, G, the letter G. I don't know. Only you can answer that, right? So, I think that's it for the moment, isn't it? Is that it for the moment? Think harder, I'm curious, Amanda says. These things can be a lot of fun. I really enjoy doing these mini readings. I mean, you know, oh, you're more than welcome, Beth. I thank you for your donation. It's deeply appreciated. Mama's broke. So, I like doing this. It's a shame, really. We're doing a mini reading, and I don't get to do many of them, and I appreciate everybody that's here. I can tell you that. But there's like 19 people. And it should be, you know, more than that. But this is good for Amanda because Amanda's really getting her feet wet and she's able to, it's best to start off slow when you're learning a new learning curve. And she's doing a great job. You really did an awesome job for me here tonight. That's for sure. We'll hang on for a little bit longer. There may be some more stumbling in that, let me check PayPal, make sure that I've got everybody here. I think it's logged me out. Yeah, it did. It logged me out. Ow. Nancy Grillo. Nancy, are you still in here? Nancy Grillo. See, your names on the channel here are different than the names that are going through. Hiya, Sandra. Hello. Hello, Willow's Page from Australia. Okay. Okay, Beth, I got it. All right. Okay, thank you. I'm just trying to keep it honest and make sure everybody's taken care of. And the names are different. You're not the only one. When the names are going into PayPal, it's usually the person's real name is completely different than what's being shown here for their nickname. That's okay. I just want to double check. So, what was I just talking about? I was starting to talk about something. Because this has been now, tomorrow's Friday. If I have private readings to do, I'll be doing those. But I'm going to be doing, I'll be quicker on the next mini reading. It's going to be sooner because this one's running a little bit on the slow side. And people are going to come in after the fact saying, damn it, I missed that. I wanted to ask something. I didn't get my notification. So we'll be making up for that. I'll be coming back probably tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. It may be over the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, maybe both. We'll do some little ones and do that. So it's fun, isn't it, Elsie, to just sit back and watch? Tarot went a little weird on me there for a couple of them, but made me really reach for finding the answer. I don't like doing that. I like it to be up front and center and apparent, but maybe Lilith was meant to come in, and she gives pretty direct answers, you know, and sometimes I get other messages come in through Lilith, and I always relay those as well. Yeah. Okay, Nuella Jones has come up next. Who is Nuella? Are you Luella, LC? Somebody by the name of Luella has just made a donation in PayPal. There. No, Nuella. There you are. Nuella 1997. You just made a donation, correct, Nuella? Okay, what's your question? I can answer for you right now. You're next. What is your question? What would you like to know? Let me know. Oh, God, that leg. I need a better chair or something. I'm old now. I'm officially old now. So there. So we'll just wait a minute here for Nuella to type in her question. Thank you very much for your donation, by the way, as well. That goes to all of you, but thank you, Nuella, very, very much. Will I find a job in August that I'll be happy in? That's a good question. All right, this is for Nuella 1997. Nuella wants to know if she's going to find a job in the month of August that she's going to be happy in. Will she be happy to take the job? Not take it because she has to, but take it because she wants to. There's the thing. Please bring forth some information. The Spirit. That stupid card. That's the torn one. Just stick it back in the deck. Oh, now I'm going to start dropping them all. Come on now. Come on. You're welcome, Nuella. No problem. So we want a job for Nuella. She needs to find a job, and she wants to find it during the month of August. And she wants it to be something that she wants to do, not something that she has to do. She doesn't want to settle. So if we could have some direction there, please, for Nuella. Is Nuella going to get a good job that she's going to be happy with for the month during the month of August? Will this happen in August? I'm going to cut the deck right here on this and see what we have. Please cooperate. Heaven's sakes. Makes sense to me. Strength representing stability is the card that I pulled for you, Noella. Okay? So, this card wants you to stay strong, especially in the face of things that may be causing conflicts. Remain strong. Okay, that sounds real corny, but what I'm hearing is that you have to just kind of like be there. Nothing's really required of you here. This is destiny at work. You're just to be present. You're to go with the flow. You're not to force things. You're not try to make things happen too hard. Yes, you could reach out to help yourself, but there's destiny at work here. You need to be at the right place at the right time. There could be a holdup because of that. Being made to be late for something so that you arrive on time as far as destiny goes, if that makes any sense at all. That's nice, Sabrina. You know, wave at the view and the scenery going by. You just pulled into your home. Thanks for being here, Jen. Appreciate it an awful lot. She goes by Jennifer as well. What you can do is not allow yourself, Noella, to be overwhelmed by other people, their thoughts, their suggestions, their advice, their opinions. You stand alone on this, all right? It's you that has to move forward, not everybody else. It's you that has to live through all of this and all the good, the bad, the ugly, the blood, the sweat, the tears, and everything that goes with it. It is not them. And some people are well-intentioned. They mean well, but it's not helping. As a matter of fact, they're adding to your stress. It is an excellent card. You're right, Jennifer, about that. Quiet strength. Quiet strength. That's the persona you're going to be slipping into, that skin of quiet strength. You're not being real verbal. You're not being real vocal. But man, your energy, your essence, your body language shows strength. Having strength of character is the overall meaning, the most common meaning for this card. Having a belief, especially within the universe and divine timing, trusting in that, feeling in that. Anything that opposes you as well with this card, anything that opposes you, that's a negative thing. That's a shadow, right? Always remember this to get you through these little challenges, that anything that's opposite you, anything that opposes you is lower than you are. Frequency's lower, the energy's lower, and the power is weak. And you need to remember that. Stay within your confidence, within your belief in the universe. Trust implicitly the universe at 100%. You will arrive exactly where you're meant to be, where you're going to be the happiest. These are the messages that are coming through for you right now. I mean, and this is real life. And, you know, once in a while things are pretty slick and we don't have to try really hard. This is more stamina related. Standing your ground, keeping your stamina, taking your stand, not being swayed, not being manipulated, not being discouraged by other people, and this sort of a thing. Don't let other people project their emotions onto you either, Noella. There is a part of that. You can have compassion for other people as well at this time. These are extra things being brought to your attention. You can have compassion for others at this time while still standing your ground. For instance, you could have a debate with somebody, an argument, and you say to this person, I understand exactly how you feel. I understand why you feel the way you do. I understand where you're coming from. But, and down comes the hammer, down comes the axe. And you say, these are my feelings, these are my thoughts, this is my opinion, this is how I see this, and I'm not moving. I am taking a stand here, and I will not be moved. You may have a confrontation like that on your hands. You're determined, and you're stubborn, and that's a good thing. Sometimes this card as well, I don't know if this applies to you, Noella, but sometimes this card indicates the return of physical strength and the return of vitality. After being down for a while, being held back, you could have been ill, could have been depressed. You might have just come through something and you're starting over, but something that was challenging to you. And this shows your strength of character, the courage of your convictions. That's for standing up for what it is that you believe in. Courage, risk, vitality are some of your keywords here. Let me again gonna pull Lilith and get a yes or a no. We want to know, Lilith. This is for Noella, 1997. She's asking a very simple, straightforward question here. And she wants to know if she's going to find a job during the month of August that she can be happy with. Can Noella look forward to this? Finding it, oh wow, she's kicking right in. So Noella's going to find a job in August and she's going to be happy with this. She'll be completely happy with the job. I'm getting a nice steady yes here. A beautiful yes. The answer is yes. You will get something in August and you will be satisfied with it. Is this the best thing for her? Yes, it is. It's going to be more money. Yes, it is. A little more than what you were expecting, actually. Is this going to be a long-term job for her? As in long-term meaning 10 years? Is it going to last that long? As long as you want it to. That's what I heard. So there's your question answered for you, Noella. Good. Congratulations already on the new job. It certainly is, Tia. It certainly is. It's very, very, very much lower. You're welcome, Noella. That was a pleasure to do that for you. And Lilith didn't hesitate at all. At all. There was a good smile. I forgot to pull the camera down, which I normally do. So that's what I say to Elsie. I say congratulations to her. Thank you for your donation as well. It is very deeply appreciated. I really appreciate it. I don't mind putting the work in. Do you know what I'm saying? So we've been running how long now? An hour and 4. See, it's been a slow night. An hour and 48 minutes. We should pretty much hello, A. Cooper. Tell you what I'm going to do here, folks, is I've been at this almost 2 hours now, and I am getting a little sore and stiff and tired. And what I'm going to do is you can bet on it tomorrow, and over the weekend I'm going to bring forth, because I'm in a slow period right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some more mini readings, so don't worry about that. This isn't the last one for the next week or two. That isn't going to happen. Probably tomorrow, probably through the weekend as well. LC, how do you donate? Okay, I can take your question once you make your donation. Look below the video window in the show more, the description box, and read through there. You'll see my PayPal link. It says paypal.me/Natalie Tapley. If you're using PayPal, you're anywhere other than Canada, you have to use PayPal. Also, if you're within Canada, you just grab my email and you do an e-transfer. That's how that works. So I can sit and I can wait here. Yeah. If you want to do it tonight, or maybe you want to do it the next time round. You're in Canada, then just use Natalie Tapley at live.ca. And make sure that I know the password for the security word. Okay, a minute. Okay. You're in the U.S. Yeah. The Canadian transfers, and I think it's for every country, they don't cross borders. The bank transfers don't cross borders, not for the personal person. people like you and me, they don't. You have to use the PayPal. So, and if you're not a member of PayPal, that's okay too. Yeah, you don't have to be a member. There's a little spot there you check and it says one time only kind of a thing. I can stick around, Parisian Millionaire. I can stick around if you're wanting to have a question answered. Absolutely. Thank you very much. I can stick around. It's just that it's slowed down. There's no point in me just sitting here doing nothing, right? And I could be getting ready for bed, or because it's going on. Well, it's only 11:02. I thought it was later, but we've been on almost 2 hours now. So you go ahead and do your thing. Ask me your question too. When you're finished with your donation, come back, ask your question. It's first come, first serve. So I don't know if LC's doing one tonight or they're waiting for the next mini reading or not. Doesn't matter. It's whatever you're comfortable with, right? We'll probably wrap it up after these next two, Amanda? Because you probably have to get yourself off and you got babies and they're sleeping, but you got to get up in the morning. It's getting late where I'm at anyways. So, let's see here. Thank you very much, Amanda. Well, I might as well get up and get a little drink of pop here. Wet my whistle. I'm going to blow that candle out. That's at the bottom of the can. Oh. Oh, it's warm. It's a very warm night here. Oh. Has anybody noticed how quiet it's gotten? My baby's asleep under the... He finally gave in and fell asleep, a little bugger. Geez, he was bad tonight. Just full of it. I'll be back, Elsie, tomorrow. That's no problem. Okay, the PayPal link is that if you're looking for the PayPal link, it's my personal link. And what it is PayPal, all one word, dot. I'm going to type it in. Hold on. It'd be easier if I just type it in for you. I gotta have my cursor in there first. Just a moment. There. Cap locks is on. Give me a break. Now it won't type. What is going on here? There. Okay. All right. There we go. There we go. Parisian Millionaire. There's the link. I just typed it in for you if you're using PayPal. These were some good reads. They're always good reads. And you know what? I may do a couple mini readings tomorrow. I can't predict because I don't know what my days hold ahead. My intentions are always good. But I could do maybe, you know, one in the afternoon and one tomorrow night. I may do a couple. So it depends how I'm feeling, if I'm not burned out or too tired. You're welcome, Elsie. So, you know, if you don't get it today, you can put in tomorrow. I know you love the puppies, Jennifer. You know, so he's just like, he's all like that now. He was like, just cheering and tormenting and picking on the cat and picking on me and kicking butt all over the house. And then gone. Just like that. Big tough dog. I'm not sure. I'll take in consideration the Pacific side. You guys are 4 to 6 hours like behind. But you know, if I do one early in the day and you guys are still sleeping or whatever, I'm going to be doing one later in the evening as well. Because I got it in my head. I think I'll do 2 mini readings tomorrow. I'm sure you will. I'll say we're always here. We always hear, like, and I'm planning on doing a few of these over the weekend. Not a problem. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel so that you get the notifications when the readings are coming out. Do yourself a favor and do that tonight. Make sure you're still subscribed to Bay of Fundy Fortune so you won't know. The best I can do is when I post, those that are subscribed, they automatically get the notification. And I also post in Facebook group as well, our group there. So, and the people in the group know first before anybody else does. Yeah. Let me see what we got here. Boys, oh boys, even email's slow right now. What's going on? Open up for me. Please and thank you. Okay, Anne. Thank you very much for your donation. Anne, nice to see ya. What's your question? Give me your question. Thank you very much for the donation, by the way. Yeah, this is Ann Cooper. She is you might call her a client. She's a member of the group as well. So we'll just wait for Ann. Ann's made her payment. So we'll just wait for Ann to post her question so we can address that. All about finding Mr. Right. Right on. Hold on a minute. All right. Okay, Tarot, Spirit, Guides, Ollie, it's everybody. You guys all, everybody knows Anne. Anne's looking for Mr. Right. Anne's looking for romance, love, a partner to share her life with. Is this in the cards for Anne? Is Anne going to meet the man of her dreams? Is Anne going to find herself in love with someone to love and pour her love into, and for someone to love her back the same way. A good, healthy, strong relationship. Anne's been through an awful lot. Haven't you, Anne? You've been through a lot. And you're such a good person. You give it yourself. It's time for you to be on the receiving end. Is Mr. Right in the future for Ann Cooper? Is there a Mr. Right in the future for Ann Cooper? I'm going to try cutting the deck right here. I don't know. And because tonight I'm finding Lilith is a lot more forthcoming than what these cards are. Now see, I don't know what to make of this. It's not a bad card. Six of Swords represents calm. You're welcome, Anne. Okay, so this, I'm going to pull Lilith for you too, don't worry. But this card, what it wants, what the message is with this card for you right now is you're being given the okay. Things are calming down. I mean, your waters of your life are much calmer than what they were. This is after some upheaval in your life, and we know you've been through that. And now it's time for calmer waters. It's coming. Better times are coming here. Trips over water are I can't talk. Trips over water are highlighted for you. And this card shows you moving on in really positive ways. So this is a wonderful thing. The energy from this card is really good for you. Do you know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling a strength with this energy. Justice. Propriety. These are the things that I'm feeling coming out. This is a hot card. I'm feeling the heat here. But you are moving on in positive ways. You're looking at some new work projects that are coming up as well. There's something very special on the horizon for you as far as that goes. Somewhere where you're really going to get to use your self-worth and share the best part of you with other people. It shows you doing, you're giving. Not so much receiving, it's a giving that you're doing. But there's something new coming up. It's right on the horizon. You're also making a priority list, and you're giving a priority to the things that are important to you at this time. Leave behind the people that no longer are serving any positive purpose in your life. And from time to time, we will have these people. And from time to time, we have to shed them off. It can be awkward. It can be difficult. Or it can come easy enough. But really, everything, don't waste your time and don't fill your life up with meaningless stuff. That's just a waste. Prioritize. Make every moment of your days count. Using them fully. Exerting the positivity. What's the words? The right here on this side. I always hear everything from the right. Isn't that the funniest thing? Everything slides in from the right. You're making each moment count. Each moment to you is going to be valuable. You don't make small or little of that. There is no small, there is no insignificant. There is no less of. Everything is vital. Everything is priority. Everything is important to you. That's why you can't waste time. You don't have time for BS. That's part of it right there. The advice of this card for you, Anne, is to be open to change. And you're to just go with the flow. Matter of fact, you'll like it that way. You'll find it easier for you to just let go and just go with the flow. This is a card about journeys in every sense of the word. Emotional and intellectual journeys. And literal journeys as well. Moving forward, taking on new things, growth. There's so much growth here and newness coming at you. And it's like you're smiling to yourself. You're saying, this never gets old with me. That's what I'm hearing. This never gets old with me. I love this and I enjoy it. And when you can say something that is repetitive or something you keep finding yourself in the same situations and you say, this never gets old in the best of ways, you're very, very lucky and a very happy person in respect to all of that. So go with the flow. Don't try to exert too much of your own personal agenda, we'll call it. Just kind of pull yourself back a little. I don't know why I'm feeling this, but I'm hearing it. Pull yourself in a little bit. Don't put yourself up front and center is what I'm feeling. Don't attract too much attention to yourself for a little bit, for just the next little bit. Be the quiet observer and absorb everything that's going on around you. It's going to make a difference for you. Your keywords are journey and moving on, and you are moving on. We both know that. You're moving on. You've been moving on. You're doing very well, by the way. Immigration, going to some place that you've never been before. New country probably you've never been to. And you're going to be finding a safe haven in your life, and you're going to be feeling the peace and the resolution because you're feeling very, very protective in this life. Now, bear with me one moment. We'll pull Lilith out. And we're going to get a yes or a no. A little bit more information here for you. You're going to highly value your days. And what is it that's coming here? Just a moment. The transitions that you're going through, the work, the jobs, the future. It's no time for BS. There's no time for fooling around. Every moment is of value to you, and you use it as such. You value every moment. There's more there, and it's like it's muddled. Anyway, we want to know for Ann Cooper, is there new love? Is there new love coming into Ann's life? She is so deserving. She is a beautiful woman, inside and out. And I can't imagine Lilith saying absolutely no. She's going to say yes. She's kicking. Oops, sorry. Start that over. Hold on. Okay, let's do this again. Is there new romantic love coming into Ann Cooper's life? And Lilith is not hesitating. She's kicking. Oh, look at the jump. Did you see the jump? Oh, there we go. Ha, Ann. There's new love coming into your life. This is beautiful. Is this somebody that Ann could possibly have already met? The new love coming into her life, is this somebody that she's met? Yes. So this is someone she already knows. When are they going to come together in the sense of being a couple? When does the romance begin? Can we get a time frame? Will this begin for Ann within the next 4 weeks? Could this romance that's coming into Ann's life, will this begin within the next 4-week period? Oh, shit. No. Longer? Yes. Within the next 2-month period, will this romance begin for Ann? Are we looking at a 2-month spread here before things kick in? Can we get the first initial of his first name? Could the new love coming into Ann Cooper's life, could his first name begin with the letter A? No. Does his name begin with the letter B? Look at that, B, right off. That's why it was a little screwy when I said A. It wanted to say no, but it was kind of like, yeah, right on the verge. Who begins with somebody you already know, someone that you've already met, whose name begins with the letter B? I want to ask another question on your behalf, Ann. Is this going to be the love of her life? Is this destined to be? Look, she's excited. I can feel her excitement. She's very happy. Lilith is. She's very happy. She's bringing good news. Is this going to be the long-term relationship that Ann Cooper is looking for? They're going to have a lot in common. Excite each other, be happy together, and share each other's lives is what I'm feeling and thinking. Anyways, this is all true, Lilith. She's happily swinging. She is dead on. She's nailing this. Thank you so much, Lilith. And now you may rest. You may rest. There you go, Anne. There you go. Oh. And you know what I got a feeling, though? I didn't say when I was doing this. The person that you already know, I feel you've only met them in passing a few times. This is not somebody right on your doorstep as far as your life goes. This is somebody that's a part of it. There's a connection, a commonality between you. You share common ground, a common interest, something that's important. This is going to be somebody that you have met in passing. His name is Brian or Bruce or Bran or, I mean, all these different B names. Keep going through them until you come to one. But there's a commonality. There's a common ground between you, and I don't know what that is. I did get a feeling. It didn't come from the cards. It did. I got just a strong intuition. This is somebody you've only met a few times in passing. Sometimes it's who you least expect. It's who you least expect. So I hope that was okay for you, Anna. Thank you very much for your donation as well. Is there anybody else, Amanda? Is that it for tonight? We're over 2 hours here now. I'm happy for you, Jennifer, Sabrina. Okay. I don't know, like, that's probably why you can't think of who it is right off, and it's not somebody you know really well. But it's somebody that you know in passing, and you've seen them a couple of times. I'm feeling that. Try again tomorrow, Parisian Millionaire. Try again tomorrow. That's all she wrote, is it, Amanda? All right. So, I mean, if Elsie's still here, come back tomorrow. I'm going to probably do more than one. And mini readings, so you can come back. And maybe everything will, you know, be a little bit... Are you paying through PayPal? Did I ask you that already, Parisian? Are you using PayPal? You're outside of Canada? All right, you need to go to PayPal first. Okay, go in there. If the PayPal Pay Me link isn't working for you, that's okay. Go in, use my email, grab my email. That you can do it that way as well. You can put my email in, and that'll bring you right into me. That should work. You're not the only one having a problem with PayPal right now, though. So maybe you may have to wait till tomorrow. I'm not sure, but somebody else is here saying they can't get it to work for them either. But where you're not the only one, see, you should have been able to click on that PayPal.me/. That should, when you click, that should have taken you right in. It's not working. I don't know why, but you're not alone. But it worked for some others. So there's you and somebody else, 2 others, I think, or something. I'm not sure. But it worked for everybody else all evening. You just be a PayPal thing. It's just a glitch. The internet, we've got weather, brownouts, a lot of heat waves. It's hard to say. I can answer your question right now before I go off if you want to. So you can do it now if you're able to do it now. You can do it now and I will answer, or you can wait till tomorrow. It's up to you. I'm going to make you my last one for the night, though. I am going to, Sabrina, I am going to get some rest. Absolutely. Yeah, because we've been here for a couple hours now. And Amanda's got a young family. she can't be here till wee hours of the morning, and she's got to be up with babies in the morning. So thank you for giving a couple hours of your time here, Amanda, for tonight and helping us all out. My monsters. Yeah, you're like Lady Gaga. My little monsters. That's too funny. Yeah. My little monsters. I call anybody related, anybody that's a member of Bay of Fundy Fortunes, we call them boffers. B-O-F-F, right? Boffers. Little boffers. So, see, there's another one. Beth Ann can't get it to work either. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. You can try going directly into PayPal yourself and using my email address, and sometimes like that's supposed to work. It's Natalie Tapley at live.ca. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're updating their system and nobody can get in. Yeah, the boffers. I can't. It could be something like that. It could be PayPal's uploading, doing shit. Who knows? But I'm going to be back tomorrow, and I'll be back more than once. As far as my intentions go, that's my intentions for tomorrow, is to do at least two more mini readings just like this one. So if you don't get in tonight, you can get in tomorrow. Yeah, I love being a mom, and I love raising my kids, and there are certain times of the year it bothers me that they're not little anymore. Halloween's one. We used to make so much of that. It was a lot of fun. I loved dressing them up and putting makeup on them and making their costumes, and every Halloween is very bittersweet for me because it was always a good time, and I wish, part of my heart wishes I could just go back for that one night and do it again, but, you know. No, Perusian, you've spelt that wrong. It's Natalie, not UE, and Tapley the rest. Yeah. Here, I'll type it in again. Amanda just did, but here. There we go. I don't want to be somebody. Who likes the new song? Oh my God. I'm not impressed real easy, but I love this new song out on the radio. And it's, I can't remember her last name. What's her first name? It's Lauren or Laura. Something or other. Oh, how does that go? That song, you say I am strong when I feel I am weak. I believe. What a great song. Well, I believe. Word you say of me. What a great song. It's everything about it's beautiful. I just love it. Just love it. Nine months, 2.5, and 7. Girl and boy, twins, or boy, girl, boy. Okay. A 9-month-old boy 2.5-year-old girl and a 7-year-old boy. Isn't the holy boy? You got your hands full. The greatest age, though, in 9 months. Oh, that's when you just want to chew them all up. They're nummies. I don't know why everybody's having such a problem getting in, because it was working fine earlier. People, you know, people didn't have any trouble. Okay. I mean, Ann Cooper just did it like minutes ago, and hers went through okay. Everything's gone through. Okay, so we just give it a minute to come through. The little girl's the craziest. And the baby is the bestie. Oh, they're so beautiful at 9 months. Oh my God, you just totally, just so, ooh, you know, they laugh. They don't just cry and they laugh, they giggle. They're getting curious. They're reaching for things. They're doing things. They're taking their first step. What a beautiful age. I am envious. Okay, I've got your question. Will it work out with Bobby or Tim, or who's best for me? Okay. Boys, everything must be slow tonight. Really, really slow. I think I just got it, though. Just a moment. I got to double check here. All right. Your first name's Diane. Is that your first name? Parisian? Okay, Diane. You don't mind if I call you that, do you? I won't give your last name. Don't worry. Thank you very much for your donation and all the trouble it took. Okay, so let's get a shuffle up. We'll put Lilith to the side for just the moment. And let's get a shuffle up. This will be my last reading for tonight. We're almost at 2.5 hours, and I feel guilty about Amanda still being here. This will be the last reading for tonight, no matter who comes in after this. That's a long time to sit here, so... God, I still have a private reading I have to get uploaded. That's going to take all night, but I can set that, and once everything's done that needs to be done, it's just uploading. I can leave it go all night on its own, and it'll upload, be done by the morning. So, because I put in a 2-hour reading before this, so I've been sitting here 4.5 hours now. 4.5 hours is a long time to be sitting. No wonder my ankles feel like they're swelling. Okay. Diane wants to know, her question is, will it work out with Bobby or Tim? Who's best for her? Who is best for her? Aren't you the lucky lady? You got choices. Who's the best man for Diane? I'm going to cut right here. If it doesn't make any sense in tarot, we've got Lilith, and you can always count on her. Very first card. Let's see what we got. Whoops. I got two. It's humid here. Everything's sticking together. Whoa. Aren't you the lucky one, Diane? You got a beautiful card here. I can still see me needing to pull. Lilith at the end, but you got the Midas touch card. That's what I call it. The Midas touch card. Everything you touch turns to gold kind of thing. Everything goes your way. This is the world. This is about renewal. This is about regeneration. This is about brand new. It's a beautiful card. This is a card, it shows you finding success. It shows you feeling like you have a reason to celebrate life. And that's a beautiful thing. There's this also the completion of something that you may have been working on, a completion of a goal, a project coming to an end. There's something that you've been involved in and you're coming to the end of it. And maybe it's your search for love. And maybe that was your baby and you're coming to the end of it. You're finally reaching a conclusion. That could be a big part of that. Relationships are highlighted. There's a chance of travel with this card as well. I don't know if you travel, but there is a chance there of you traveling. The advice of this card is for you to celebrate what you've achieved in your life and how far you've come. Embrace any new opportunities that come your way. This is a card that brings you great energy and being motivated more than you've ever been before, going after what it is you want, and feeling like you deserve what it is that you're bringing to you, and you do. The beautiful thing with this card is the message that comes across is for you to know that the world outside of you that you look at, that world is your oyster. You go ahead and start picking the pearls that you want and start bringing them into you. This metaphor. But this is a great card. This is a beautiful card. There's a lot of power in this card. So much optimism. What a great outlook. It leaves us with a great outlook that anything is possible. It's very powerful. I can't make out my keywords, and I want you to have them. Hold on. Keywords are literal and verbatim. I don't intuitive them at all. What was it again? The world. Okay. Major Arcana. Such a beautiful card. I always get excited when I see it because it always means something really good for me. It always does. If I can find it. There it is. Keywords are success, completion, celebration, beginnings, travel, motivation, renewal. Celebrate what you've achieved and embrace new opportunities. You'll be full of energy and motivation. The world is definitely your oyster. Your life is about to be regenerated and renewed. You're going to be finding the success that you seek, and you'll be celebrating that achievement. And the card shows the completion of a phase, such as meeting a target or a goal, or finalizing a house move or another major project. The world often comes up in readings to signify a relationship landmark. So there you go. There are opportunities to travel now, and if you are single, you will have romantic adventures as well. Now, let me get out Lilith. She's really seems to be the main heartbeat of this today. I don't know why. I'm not happy with the cards right now. You guys suck right now. No, you don't. I'm just trying to be a smart ass. All right. This is for Diane. Tim and Bobby, right? Diane has 2 love interests. Okay? She wants to know who's the better man for her. Is it Tim? Is Tim going to be the best match for Diane? He is. All right, now we got to ask. We can't leave the other guy out. How about Bobby? I can't remember what you called him. Is he the better match for her? No. So Tim is the one. Tim's the one. There you go. Tim's the one. It's going to take. It isn't going to happen overnight, but it's coming really quick to you. That's what I'm getting. It won't happen overnight, but it's coming very quickly to you. Tim is the one. Is Tim her lifelong love? Is this the man of her dreams? Is this the man that's going to fulfill her and bring joy into her life? Yes, 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 all the way across. So, Bobby's, it's not Bobby. There's the no again. No, 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 it's not Bob. All right, it's definitely Tim. Yes. All right, couldn't be any clearer than that. There you go. Tim, yay. You're welcome, Diane. I'm glad you're happy with that. You know what? I'm going to blow this pop stand before anybody else comes in, because I know people get excited and they want to know now. They don't want to wait till tomorrow. I'm going to be back here tomorrow, and my goal is to make it on more than once, do a couple of mini readings, and we'll leave it at that. Thank you very, very much. Thanks for being here, Jennifer. It was fun. Thank you very much, Diane. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, John Boy. Good night, John Boy. Good night, Elizabeth. Good night, everybody. 11:04. Boys, it feels like the middle of the night, but we did 2.5 hours, so I think that's good enough for now. Everybody say good night to everybody else. I don't want to just cut you right off in the middle of it. And Jennifer, just to point out a note of interest, Jennifer's been with the channel and with me for a long, long time, haven't you, Jennifer? Almost from the beginning. So it's been like 3 years at least. So it was fun. I like doing the mini readings. They're very, very fun. You never know. I don't know what was up with the cards tonight. They weren't. They were bringing up a lot of other things other than directing towards a question. I had a hard time with that. But Lilith straightened everything out, so that's good. Okay, we're going to stop right here. Keep the peace in so you can share that love and light out with the rest of the world, everybody. I'll see some of you back here tomorrow. You're more than welcome to just come and watch if you'd like to do that. So we'll say goodbye for now and sweet dreams, everybody. I thank you very much again for being here. Thank you. Goodbye.